gonna jump into some street stock dirt at USA. USA International, Lakeland. So here we go. I think we're driving the Nutella street stock right now. So let's have a look and see what's gonna happen here. See how eventful this will be. Let's go for it. All right.
Sector 124.843. Sector 214.031. Sector 113.625.
Low car down low. Car stop down low.
Sector 213.796. Fastest lap 27.439. Delta to leader 0.913. P4. Laps of fuel 95. Lap 1. Sector 113.484.
Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear.
Sector 214.734. Lap time 28.218. Delta to leader 1.812.
Car outside.
P4.
Clear.
Laps of fuel 99. Lap 2. Sector 113.796.
Outside. Clear.
Sector 214.125. Lap time 27.874. Delta to leader 1.468. P4. Laps of fuel 99. Lap 3. Sector 115.046. Sector 214.171. Lap time 29.263. Delta to leader 2.857. P4. Laps of fuel 100. Lap 4. Sector 114.109. Sector 213.875. Lap time 27.962. Delta to leader 1.557. P4. Laps of fuel 97. Lap 5. Sector 114.390. Sector 214.545. Lap time 28.936. Delta to leader 3.037. P4. Laps of fuel 95. Lap 6. Sector 113.687.
Car inside. Still left. Clear inside. You've got wheel damage.
Sector 216.766. Lap time 30.397. Delta to leader 4.498. P4. Laps of fuel 95. Lap 7.
Now let's grab a new car. Okay, let's go. Let's see, let's try to change up the rear end a little bit. Let's see what happens.
Sector 120.687. Sector 213.781. Sector 113.593. Sector 213.406. Fastest lap 26.986. Delta to leader 1.087. P3. Laps of fuel 93. Lap 1. Sector 113.468. Sector 213.609. Lap time 27.075. Delta to leader 1.176.
Alright, this is feeling better now.
P3. Laps of fuel 93. Lap 2. Sector 113.500.
I lost a lot of time there.
Sector 213.578. Lap time 27.097. Delta to leader 1.198. P4. Laps of fuel 91. Lap 3. Sector 113.625.
Outside. Clear outside. Car outside.
Sector 214.218. Lap time 27.837. Delta to leader 1.939. P5. Laps of fuel 94. Lap 4. Sector 113.875. Sector 214.078. Lap time 27.958. Delta to leader 2.060. P6. Laps of fuel 92. Lap 5. Sector 114.125. Sector 213.453. Lap time 27.555. Delta to leader 1.656. P6. Laps of fuel 91. Lap 6. Sector 113.343. Sector 214.281. Lap time 27.630. Delta to leader 1.731. P6. Laps of fuel 90. Lap 7. Sector 113.437.
Car stop down low.
Sector 213.687.
27.127.
Lap time 27.127. Delta to leader 1.228. P6. Laps of fuel 88. Lap 8. Sector 113.500. Sector 213.671.
27.1.
Lap time 27.164. Delta to leader 1.265. P6. Laps of fuel 87.
Car inside.
Lap 9.
Clear.
Sector 116.235. Sector 213.968.
2.22.
Lap time 30.226. Delta to leader 4.327. P6. Laps of fuel 87. Lap 10. Sector 113.656.
Car outside. Clear. Go high.
Alright, here we go again.
Sector 118.672. Sector 213.812. Sector 113.031. Sector 213.670.
0.7.
Fastest lap 26.729. Delta to leader 0.830. P6.
Inside.
Laps of
Clear
fuel
inside.
94. Lap 1. Sector 113.454. Sector 213.734.
27.1.
Lap time 27.182. Delta to leader 1.284. P7. Laps of fuel 92. Lap 2. Sector 113.343. Sector 213.968.
27.3.
Lap time 27.330. Delta to leader 1.431. P7.
Car outside.
Laps of
Clear
fuel
outside.
92. Lap 3. Sector 113.468.
Go low.
Sector 213.671.
27.1.
Lap time 27.112. Delta to leader 1.213. P7. Laps of fuel 91. Lap 4. Sector 113.406. Sector 213.546. Lap time 26.945. Delta to leader 1.046. P7. Laps of fuel 89. Lap 5. Sector 113.500. Sector 213.546.
27.0.
Lap time 27.042. Delta to leader 1.144. P7. Laps of fuel 88. Lap 6. Sector 113.484. Sector 213.546. Lap time 27.012. Delta to leader 1.113. P7. Laps of fuel 87. Lap 7. Sector 113.687. Sector 214.093. Lap time 27.799. Delta to leader 1.901. P7. Laps of fuel 85. Lap 8. Sector 113.406. Sector 213.312. Fastest lap 26.709. Delta to leader 0.810.
Car inside. Clear.
P7. Laps of fuel 84. Lap 9.
Inside.
Sector
Clear inside.
115.250.
Car outside. Too wide. Clear outside.
Sector 119.266.
Slow car ahead. Car outside. Clear.
Sector 132.937.
Inside.
Sector
Clear inside.
213.953.
Black flag or you'll be disqualified. Go low. Slow car ahead. Go high.
Sector 113.954.
Slow car down low. Car stopped ahead. Go high. car down low. Car stop down low. Go high. Low car down low. Go high.
Sector 131.858.
Low car down low. Low car down low. Go high.
Sector 213.984. Lap time 45.936. Delta to leader 20.093. P9. Laps of fuel 90. Lap 1. Sector 114.234. Sector 213.828.
28.
Lap time 28.052. Delta to leader 2.210. P9. Laps of fuel 93. Lap 2.
Stay low.
Sector 113.421.
Clear outside.
Sector 213.578.
0.99.
Lap time 26.990. Delta to leader 1.148. P9. Laps of fuel 94. Lap 3. Sector 113.437. Sector 213.640. Lap time 27.058. Delta to leader 1.215. P9. Laps of fuel 92. Lap 4. Sector 113.640.
Low car down low.
Sector 213.578.
27.2.
Lap time 27.226. Delta to leader 1.383. P9. Laps of fuel 91. Lap 5.
Low car up high.
Sector 113.515.
Go low. Car stopped ahead. Go high.
Sector 213.625.
0.1.
Lap time 27.142. Delta to leader 1.300. P10. Laps of fuel 90. Lap 6. Sector 113.421. Sector 213.670. Lap time 27.127. Delta to leader 1.326. P11. Laps of fuel 88. Lap 7. Sector 113.765.
Down low. Go high.
Sector 214.203. Lap time 27.951. Delta to leader 2.150. P11. Laps of fuel 87. Lap 8. Sector 113.453. Sector 213.703. Lap time 27.117. Delta to leader 1.316. P11. Laps of fuel 86. Lap 9. Sector 113.609. Sector 213.687. Lap time 27.321. Delta to leader 1.520. P11. Laps of fuel 85. Lap 10. Sector 113.484. Sector 213.906.
27.3.
Lap time 27.391. Delta to leader 1.590. P11. Laps of fuel 83. Lap 11. Sector 113.531.
My bad, Jamie, I overcorrected right there.
Sector 213.609.
7.1.
Lap time 27.124. Delta to leader 1.323. P11. Laps of fuel 82. Lap 12. Sector 113.420. Sector 213.750. Lap time 27.180. Delta to leader 1.379. P11. Laps of fuel 81. Lap 13. Sector 114.390. Sector 213.671. Lap time 28.062. Delta to leader 2.261. P11. Laps of fuel 80. Lap 14. Sector 113.546. Sector 213.906. Lap time 27.454. Delta to leader 1.653. P11. Laps of fuel 79. Lap 15. Sector 113.593. Sector 213.796. Lap time 27.383. Delta to leader 1.582. P11. Laps of fuel 78. Lap 16. Sector 113.546. Sector 213.515. Lap time 27.082. Delta to leader 1.281. P11. Laps of fuel 77. Lap 17. Sector 113.546. Sector 213.843.
27.3.
Lap time 27.371. Delta to leader 1.570. P11. Laps of fuel 76. Lap 18. Sector 123.812.
Car outside. Clear. Slow car up high. Go low. Go low. You've got wheel damage.
Sector 118.531.
Slow car ahead.
Sector 213.640. Sector 113.328.
Slow car up high. Slow car up high.
Sector 213.546. Lap time 26.889. Delta to leader 1.088. P11. Laps of fuel 95. Lap 1. Sector 113.593.
Car stopped ahead. Go low. Car outside. Clear. Outside. You've got wheel damage. Clear. You're dropping debris out there. We're going to have to fix it. Come on in.
Sector
Slow
117.358.
car up high. Slow car up high.
Sector 213.687. Sector 113.609.
Slow car down low. Slow car down
Sector
low.
213.765.
27.3.
Lap time 27.365. Delta to leader 1.564. P12. Laps of fuel 96. Lap 1. Sector 113.312. Sector 213.625. Lap time 26.935. Delta to leader 1.134. P12. Laps of fuel 95. Lap 2. Sector 113.453. Sector 213.484. Lap time 26.933. Delta to leader 1.132. P12. Laps of fuel 91. Lap 3. Sector 113.093. Sector 214.375. Lap time 27.467. Delta to leader 1.666. P12. Laps of fuel 90. Lap 4. Sector 113.093. Sector 213.578. Fastest lap 26.650. Delta to leader 0.849. P11. Laps of fuel 89. Lap 5. Sector 113.406.
Go high.
Sector
Go high.
118.625.
Low car down low.
Sector 213.890. Sector 113.140. Sector 213.500. Fastest lap 26.629. Delta to leader 0.828. P12. Laps of fuel 101. Lap 1. Sector 115.078.
Slow car up high. Slow car up high. Go high. Go high. Go high. Slow car up high.
Sector 215.781.
30.87.
Lap time 30.874. Delta to leader 5.072.
Go low.
P12. Laps of fuel 102. Lap 2. Sector 114.265.
Outside.
Sector 213.515.
27.74.
Lap time 27.748. Delta to leader 1.947. P12. Laps of fuel 94. Lap 3. Sector 113.562. Sector 213.468.
27.0.
Lap time 27.064. Delta to leader 1.263. P12. Laps of fuel 93. Lap 4. Sector 113.500.
Go high.
Sector 219.125.
32.61.
Lap time 32.617. Delta to leader 6.816. P12. Laps of fuel 94. Lap 5. Sector 113.437. Sector 213.406. Lap time 26.835. Delta to leader 1.034. P12. Laps of fuel 91. Lap 6. Sector 113.437. Sector 215.109. Lap time 28.555. Delta to leader 2.754. P12. Laps of fuel 91. Lap 7. Sector 113.625. Sector 213.671. Lap time 27.292. Delta to leader 1.491. P12. Laps of fuel 88. Lap 8. Sector 113.578. Sector 213.812. Lap time 27.386. Delta to leader 1.585. P12. Laps of fuel 87. Lap 9. Sector 113.328.
Car stop down low.
Sector 214.093. Lap time 27.421. Delta to leader 1.620. P12. Laps of fuel 85. Lap 10. Sector 114.234. Sector 213.687. Lap time 27.890. Delta to leader 2.089. P12. Laps of fuel 84. Lap 11. Sector 113.484. Sector 213.593. Lap time 27.134. Delta to leader 1.332. P13. Laps of fuel 82. Lap 12. Sector 115.734.
You've got wheel damage. You're dropping debris out there. We're going to have to fix it. Come on in.
Sector 119.483. Sector 213.593. Sector 113.359.
Low car down low. Go high.
Sector 213.406. Lap time 26.738. Delta to leader 0.937. P13. Laps of fuel 96. Lap 1. Sector 113.484. Sector 213.468. Lap time 26.961. Delta to leader 1.160. P14. Laps of fuel 95. Lap 2. Sector 113.984. Sector 213.859. Lap time 27.824. Delta to leader 2.023. P14. Laps of fuel 92. Lap 3. Sector 113.390. Sector 213.500. Lap time 26.894. Delta to leader 1.204. P14. Laps of fuel 92. Lap 4. Sector 113.468. Sector 213.890. Lap time 27.378. Delta to leader 1.696. P14. Laps of fuel 91. Lap 5. Sector 113.359. Sector 213.750. Lap time 27.055. Delta to leader 1.373. P14. Laps of fuel 90. Lap 6. Sector 113.359. Sector 213.687. Lap time 27.076. Delta to leader 1.394. P14. Laps of fuel 88. Lap 7. Sector 113.546.
Car stop down low. Low car down low.
Sector 213.906. Lap time 27.468. Delta to leader 1.786. P14. Laps of fuel 87. Lap 8. Sector 114.187. Sector 214.078. Lap time 28.250. Delta to leader 2.568. P14. Laps of fuel 86. Lap 9.
Down low.
Sector 113.468.
Go high.
Sector 213.704. Lap time 27.181. Delta to leader 1.498. P14. Laps of fuel 85. Lap 10. Sector 114.140.
Go low.
Sector 213.828. Lap time 27.964. Delta to leader 2.281. P14. Laps of fuel 84. Lap 11. Sector 122.125. Sector 213.437.
Low car down low. Car stop down low. Go high.
Sector 113.296. Sector 213.406. Lap time 26.705. Delta to leader 1.023. P14. Laps of fuel 99. Lap 1. Sector 113.390. Sector 213.750. Lap time 27.147. Delta to leader 1.464. P14. Laps of fuel 95. Lap 2. Sector 113.546. Sector 213.921. Lap time 27.428. Delta to leader 1.745. P14. Laps of fuel 92. Lap 3. Sector 113.437.
Inside. Clear inside. You've got wheel damage.
Sector
Dropping debris out there with an
218.641.
F60. Come on in.
Sector 120.406. Sector 213.656.
I'm not even thinking about setup.
Car inside. Clear inside. You've got wheel damage.
Sector 123.641.
Go low.
Sector 213.859.
Go high. Slow car ahead. Go low.
Sector 113.265. Sector 213.546. Lap time 26.812.
Go low.
Delta to leader 1.129. P14. Laps of fuel 93. Lap 1. Sector 113.515.
No, I don't think so.
Sector 213.843.
27.2.
Lap time 27.281. Delta to leader 1.599.
Clear inside.
P14. Laps of fuel 93. Lap 2. Sector 114.796.
Go high.
Sector 213.531.
28.4.
Lap time 28.430. Delta to leader 2.748. P14. Laps of fuel 96.
Slow car up high.
Lap 3. Sector
Stop down low. Car stop down
113.328.
low. Slow car up high. Car stopped up high.
Sector 120.047. Sector 213.500.
Go high.
Sector 113.546.
Slow car up high.
Turn 3 and 4 is so bad. I don't know if there's a way if I can
Sector
reset it or not.
213.718.
27.
Lap time 27.278. Delta to leader 1.595.
When I first got in the room, it
P14.
wasn't bad. Now it's
Laps of
crazy.
fuel 94. Lap 1.
These are my
Sector
first ones.
113.812.
Expecting just pure chaos.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's really well done.
Sector
Just what you do
213.812.
reset it like they do.
Lap time 27.597. Delta to leader 1.915.
Yeah, I was supposed to vote.
P15. Laps of fuel 95. Lap 2. Sector
Well, I mean, there's 10 minutes left in
113.859.
this session, and then the qualifying's up next. If you guys want me to advance, I'll advance and at least get a better track for a short.
Hey, sorry, Gabe. Alright, good luck, guys. Yeah, track's the same, huh?
Sector 120.062. Sector 213.687. Sector 113.484. Sector 213.921. Lap time 27.410. Delta to leader 0.643. P3.
Car inside.
Laps of fuel 104. Lap 1.
Oh, it's all good, man. No worries.
Sector 114.328.
You're dropping debris out there. We're going to have to fix it. Come on in.
Sector 214.062.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Alright, let's get out there and try to qualify again.
I know it's absolute madness, but hopefully you guys are having fun.
Oh yeah, thanks for hosting.
123.718.
No problem.
Sorry, Brent.
Sector
Expect there will be a lot more
213.656.
future poops.
Sector 113.984. Sector 213.437. Sector 113.906.
Sorry about that.
outside.
Sector 119.141.
Clear outside.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dude.
Oh, no worries, man. Tire shot up through my hood, man.
I wasn't bad to grip and else I'd just cut on me.
Yeah, no worries.
Sector 118.187.
Alright, let's try to get a clean lap in.
Sector 214.000. Sector 113.468. Sector 213.484.
26.97.
Lap time 26.979. Delta to leader 1.105. P6. Laps of fuel 95. Lap 1. Sector 113.329. Sector 213.420. Lap time 26.764. Delta to leader 0.890. P6. Laps of fuel 96. Lap 2. Sector 113.406.
Still very, very green in this.
Sector 213.640. Lap time 27.012. Delta to leader 1.138. P7. Laps of fuel 95. Lap 3. Sector 113.375.
Sorry, Thomas.
Oh God, pile up.
Yeah, I was trying to get it slowed down.
Sector 118.202. Sector 213.671. Sector 113.312. Sector 213.500. Lap time 26.823. Delta to leader 0.948. P7. Laps of fuel 96. Lap 1. Sector 113.296.
Inside. Clear inside.
Sector 214.390. Sector 114.015. Sector 213.531. Lap time 27.558. Delta to leader 1.798. P9. Laps of fuel 66. Lap 2. Sector 113.296.
Dropping a lot of fluid, we have to fix it.
Boop. I'm flying.
It's all good, Steve. Hey, any of you guys having a hard time calibrating your wheel?
Alright guys, so for the race, it's 30 laps, unlimited resets. Really just something I tacked on to the end of this. My whole goal here is just practice.
Sounds good. Let's have fun.
Line up on the inside. Pit road's closed.
Can you guys hear my audio?
Can't hear anything. No caution, Steve.
I can hear him. Hey, I'm not going to run this race. I got a problem. I can't seem to get my steering wheel calibrated. It's set to steer with the mouse. I only did that so I could exit that program. Anybody have a problem calibrating their wheel? It won't sense it.
What kind of wheel?
G29.
I'm running G27. It seems to be okay right now.
Same here.
Maybe unplugged it from a USB. Got to put it in the right one.
So the buttons on the wheel, the paddle shifter, all of that, but it just doesn't sense the wheel. I'll probably exit out of the room and come back in. See if that fixes it. Maybe unplug the wheel, plug it in. Maybe outside the room.
From the same USB, yeah. Give that a try. Maybe restart the browser and the Logitech profiler. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, I did that. Actually rebooted the computer. I'm going to exit this because I'm not going to screw you guys up with the mouse.
Sector 27.390.
This ought to be fun. Enjoy the chaos.
Sector 124.889.
Hopefully some people read the description.
It's basically a drift race.
The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Dirt.
Green next time
Sector
by.
227.422.
I didn't know you could burn up the tires, but I guess you can. I've seen smoke coming off the car in front of me before.
Sector 127.983.
All right, guys. Good luck.
Getting ready, going green.
Yeah, thanks for hosting again, man. Good stuff.
No problem.
Good luck.
These carries in. Green, green, green.
Sector 1980 32.281. Sector 22.062.
Car inside. Clear
Sector
inside.
114.359.
Go high, go high, go high.
Sector 214.656.
32.151.
Lap time
You're in third.
32.151. Delta to leader 31.151. P3. Laps of fuel 124. Lap 1 of 30.
Sorry, I was broken down.
Sector 113.421.
Whatsoever. I try to hold it straight.
Sector 213.750. Lap time 27.148.
I'll clear it.
Delta to
Just let me
leader
know.
1.173. P3. Laps of fuel 113. Lap 2 of 30. Sector 113.250. Sector 213.781. Lap time 27.027. Delta to leader 1.053. P3. Laps of fuel 110. Lap 3 of 30. Sector 113.468. Sector 213.703. Lap time 27.167. Delta to leader 1.192. P3. Laps of fuel 106. Lap 4 of 30. Sector 113.468. Sector 213.640. Lap time 27.086. Delta to leader 1.112. P3. Laps of fuel 104. Lap 5 of 30. Sector 113.484.
Go high.
Sector 213.734.
0.26.
Lap time 27.265. Delta to leader 1.290. P3. Laps of fuel 102. Lap 6 of 30. Sector 113.453. Sector 213.656. Lap time 27.097. Delta to leader 1.122. P3. Laps of fuel 99. Lap 7 of 30. Sector 113.454. Sector 213.718.
27.1.
Lap time 27.184. Delta to leader 1.210. P3. Laps of fuel 96. Lap 8 of 30. Sector 113.921. Sector 213.906.
Down low.
Lap time 27.820.
Cars a lot down.
Delta to leader 1.845. P3. Laps of fuel 96. Lap 9 of 30. Sector 113.531. Sector 213.718.
27.2.
Lap time 27.273. Delta to leader 1.298. P3. Laps of fuel 94. Lap 10 of 30. Sector 113.343. Sector 213.734. Lap time 27.040. Delta to leader 1.065. P3. Laps of fuel 93.
Thank you.
Lap 11 of 30.
Low car down low.
Sector 113.670.
Go high. Outside. Clear.
Sector 214.796.
6.48.
Lap time 28.480. Delta to leader 2.506. P2. Laps of fuel 92. Lap 12 of 30. Sector 113.437.
There's you go. Alright.
Sector 213.656.
7.1.
Lap time 27.105. Delta to leader 1.130. P2.
Car inside.
Laps of fuel 90.
Clear inside.
Lap 13 of 30.
Car inside.
Sector
Clear.
113.531.
Inside. Clear inside. You've got wheel damage.
Sector
Dropped ahead.
214.578.
Debris out there with an after 60.
Lap
Come on
time
in. Go high.
28.109.
28.1.
Delta to leader 2.134. P3. Laps of fuel 89. Lap 14 of 30. Sector 113.968.
That car's a lap down.
Sector 126.125. Sector 213.703.
39.841.
Lap time 39.841. Delta to leader 13.866. P6. Laps of fuel 83.
Car stop down low.
Lap 16 of 30. Sector 113.453. Sector 213.718.
27.1.
Lap time 27.174. Delta to leader 1.199. P5. Laps of fuel 82. Lap 17 of 30. Sector 113.593. Sector 213.640.
Sorry, Josh.
0.2.
Lap time 27.291. Delta to leader 1.316. P5. Laps of fuel 81. Lap 18 of 30. Sector 113.593. Sector 213.812.
27.35.
Lap time 27.356. Delta to leader 1.381. P5. Laps of fuel 80. Lap 19 of 30.
That car's a lap down.
Sector
Slow car down low.
113.750.
Slow car ahead. Go high.
Sector 213.875.
27.6.
Lap time 27.674.
Lap to go, keep digging.
Delta to leader 1.699. P4. Laps of fuel 79. Lap 20 of
Low car
30.
down low.
Sector 113.546. Sector 213.734.
27.2.
Lap time 27.252. Delta to leader 1.277. P4. Laps of fuel 78. Lap 21 of 30. Sector 113.703. Sector 214.578.
28.2.
Lap time 28.288. Delta to leader 2.313. P4. Laps of fuel 77. Lap 22 of 30. Sector 113.359. Sector 213.812. Lap time 27.161. Delta to leader 1.187. P4. Laps of fuel 76. Lap 23 of 30. Sector 113.421.
Low car up high.
Sector 213.625.
27.0.
Lap time 27.061. Delta to leader 1.086. P4. Laps of fuel 75. Lap 24 of 30. Sector 113.500. Sector 213.859. Lap time 27.361. Delta to leader 1.386. P4. Laps of fuel 74. Lap 25 of 30.
Be careful.
Sector
Go
113.640.
high. Go high.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to brake check you, Dickie.
Sector 213.859.
27.4.
Lap time 27.484. Delta to leader 1.509. P4. Laps of fuel 73. Lap 26 of 30. Sector 113.468. Sector 213.843.
27.26.
Lap time 27.268. Delta to leader 1.293. P4. Laps of fuel 72. Lap 27 of 30. Sector 113.421. Sector 1993 37.593. Sector 27.078. Lap time 27.230. Delta to leader 1.255. P4. Laps of fuel 71. Lap 1 of 30.
Sorry, Casey wasn't trying to get in your way there.
984.
Oh, no problem. Good win, Casey.
Yeah, nice win, man.
Hey,
Low car ahead.
Sector 215.468. Sector 2994 15.230.
Great job, driver.
well, that was interesting.
Oh, yeah. That was rough.
I've never seen a track this slicked up.
Sector
I wasn't expecting that.
129.781.
I was expecting it to reset each time, but it was still fun, a great learning experience. I also didn't finish last, so I'm happy. Thanks again to the host.
Ah, no problem. I'm thinking of doing the trucks on this, just to see how that works.
That'd be fun.
You know what? I'm gonna do that next. I'm gonna do trucks on this one.
You might tell me how you clean your visor.
Alt-T.
Alt-T?
Yeah, you can change it though. It's not ignition and starter.
What do you change it?
I believe options.
Okay, appreciate it.